Thanks for hanging back out with us again. If you've been watching our last video, you know that we are now affiliates with Alpha Pigments, and I thought we'd show you a really cool recipe we can do tonight in the Angling AI Speed Frogs. So we're gonna show you a cool recipe, and this recipe is great even if you don't have these pigments yet, but you make sure you get them. The links are in our profile, but this recipe is a really cool color even if you don't have those yet, and you can just follow along with the recipe, and even if without the alpha pigments, it's still one of our really great color for frogs. So check it out, and we're going to show you how we do this. So first thing we got to do is get we got our 2 cups of plastic. We're going to get those deadonplastix, the only plastisol we use here. We're going to get those in the microwave, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the color all the way up to where we put the flake in and the pigments, and then that way you can see the transition of how it changes from color, from our base color to our hyper shift color. So we're going to get this ready up to temperature and with the pigment in it, and then we'll be good to go. So here's our big wall of alpha pigments we have now. Now if you notice, some of these, they say super flake, and then some of them say pearl. The flake is just as it says, it's a real fine flake. So that's, if you put that in like a clear plastic, you're just going to have clear with a flake. The pearl will actually change the color of your plastic. The flake emphasizes the color of plastic. But for this one, we're going to use some of this tsunami, and we're going to put some of this diamond green pearl in the belly, and then for our base and our giant wall of deadon, we're gonna need deadon grit and melons. Alright, so we're gonna get those in the microwave with everything except for our alpha pigments and the flakes we're gonna use. So we're going to get that in, that way you can see the color, and then you can see the transition of what happens when you add these colors to it. So we're going to get those rocking, and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we got our 2 base colors. Give them a little stir here. This is just grit, deadonplastix grit. Now remember, when you're doing, and this is deadonplastix melons. Remember when you're doing laminates, you want both colors the same temps and the same consistencies. That's very important. So now we're going to add the fun stuff. Now this color by itself makes an awesome frog color anyway. So even if you don't have these alpha pigments yet, that's still a great color, but you need to get these. So we're going to use some of the tsunami, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Throw that in that side. And then we'll get some clear. This is diamond green. And we're going to put that. First, make sure you clean your spoon out so you don't cross-contaminate anything. So, clean that out. This one you're not going to see on camera quite as much because it's such a light base, but you really notice it when it's finished. So now, on this side, we're going to put the flake. We need some light copper flake, or coffee flake from deadonplastix. We're not going to go overwhelming with the flake, it's just for taste. and then some large square cut black flake. Put a little bit more in there. This is from Lure Works. I don't have much that's not Dead On Plastics, but now we just stir this up real good. Here, let's. You see that? Look at the magic happen. Oh man, those pigments are so cool. Look at that. These are gonna add like crazy color shifts through it. Make sure you stir real good, because it is pigment. It's gonna have to, or powder, it's gonna have to break down and dissolve in there real well. So you want to really make sure you get a good stir on there. Then we'll get this side. Like I said, the pigment we put in there is a diamond pigment, so it's like a real light tint. So this, you really won't see much of it on the camera. You might see some, but you'll really see it in the finished product for sure. So we're gonna stir these up real well, and then we're gonna get them in the vacuum chamber, and we're gonna get shooting these things. Get all these bubbles out of here. We're gonna get shooting them. So we'll be right back when we're ready. All right, here's our colors. And let's shoot this. Suck it up nice and slow. Nice, slow, even pressure. Now this mold, we're going to hold pressure for a couple seconds to make sure all the cavity fills in correctly. Just a couple seconds. Top it off. Alright. Let's get the excess out. Then we'll just reheat all this and run another round. Alright, we'll see what happens when that cools. Alright, let's check this out. Everybody likes the blending black. That's what colors we're working with here. Very cool. The lighting in here sucks, so of course we'll always be taking them outside. When we're done, alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright, we're gonna see what this looks like. Oh, can't just stay in the mold. It's nice and pretty, can you? Alright, look at that. Here, look at that. Other side. Very cool color. Very cool. It's like some greens, some golds. We'll take them all outside when we get a batch, and I'll show you. Very cool. Very, very cool color. Alright, those look pretty cool. So we're gonna run that cup out, and we're gonna shoot a few more rounds of that real quick. Okay, we got a few frogs, so we're gonna get them all lined up. We're gonna take them outside because, of course, the best place to get pictures of your baits and to see them is in natural light. So we're gonna run them outside real quick and show you guys what we came up with. Alright, here we are outside. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Look at that. Very cool color, man. There you have it. I think that it's a pretty awesome color. And like I said, this recipe's cool. Even if you don't have the alpha pigments yet, it's still a great color as it is. But you need to get some alpha pigments. And even if you don't do soft plastics, the pigments for alpha pigments can be used for anything from, you know, like car detailing, epoxy resin molds, anything that you can add powdered epoxy or powdered mica powders to the color. Alpha pigments are awesome. But if you remember from our last video, when we introduced alpha pigments, we were doing a giveaway where we made this bait, and we're giving that away. If you put a hashtag on there last time, if you signed it up, there's a giveaway, you know, and we're going to do a giveaway right now for it. So give me a moment and we'll load that all up for you and see who wins those. And what the hell, we'll throw in a pack of the toads we just made. That's the AR toad we just made. We'll throw a pack of those in with it. Alright, here we go. I think I entered everything correctly in there. And we have 11 entries. Are you kidding? We have over 300 views and only 11 people on free baits. Amazing. Okay, here we go. Let's push that start button. Here we go. Alright. Max Horn. The baits turned out awesome. We'll be checking out those powders. Thanks for what you do. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Alright, congratulations. We'll get those shipped out as soon as possible. And as always, we appreciate everyone hanging out and checking us out. And like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And till next time.